To Mindful Mondays with your boy Cook. I'm super excited to have you guys back with me tonight. Topic for tonight is winning wounded. This topic is perfect for what we're going into. We headed into 2025. We're about a couple of weeks out from jumping this thing, moving forward into the new year. So why not start this off with winning wounded, man? Like I talked to you guys last week um, about pray people praying on you versus pray for you. Um, it's a lot to go into that, but we definitely got to be extra cautious of how we moving in 2025, who we moving with. Understanding your circle. Some people gonna be for you, some people won't be for you. But that's how it operates, though. But we moving on, man. It's big. We moving into this great, beautiful new year. Let's continue to be blessings to people. Open up our minds. Understand what we got going on. But welcome in. Welcome to Mindful Mondays with your boy Cook. Topic for tonight is winning wounded. I'm blessed. Super excited to have you guys with me. I hope you guys had a safe and blessed weekend. We out here on Monday. We grinding. We moving. Changing lives. We're going to get right into it in a minute or two. When you come in, please share the live. When you come in, please share the live. Topic for tonight is winning wounded. Winning wounded. Gotta understand what we getting into, where we going into. Welcome, 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 welcome in. When you come in, please share the live. Share the live. And like I said, we talked about last week, watch your circle going into 2025. So this topic, winning wounded, is similar to that topic last week because it's rushing off of what you watching your circle because you've been wounded within this circle. So now it's time to bounce forward and move forward into this new chapter, man. This new chapter you about to walk into is going to be amazing. The new chapter going to be amazing you walking into. But welcome in, welcome in, welcome to Mindful Mondays with your boy Cook, man. I'm just excited about the new year coming up, what we have planned, how we gonna rock out, how we gonna continue to bless one another, be a blessing to each other, and be a blessing to somebody else, man. It's always good to be a blessing to somebody. Let's open our minds, let's open our doors and understanding. We in here. We gotta win wounded. We gotta win wounded. We're gonna get started in like 2 minutes. We're gonna get this thing rocking and rolling in about 2 minutes. We're gonna get it started. Topic for tonight is winning wounded. We're gonna get it started in a little bit. Welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, please share the live. Share the live, share the live. We almost there to get this thing rolling. Get it rocking and rolling. We about to get it started in a little bit. we are winning wounded. Because, like I said last week, the week before that, I talked about people that will pray, PREY, that will pray on you versus people that will pray for you, PRAY. You know, there's a difference. So you got to know the difference going into 2025. And then you also got to watch your circle walking in 2025. Welcome in, cuz. Well, let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. The topic for tonight is winning wounded. Look, fellas, you have to stop waiting to get fixed before you get up to win. You will have to win these battles wounded. It's just like playing a sport, or when you was growing up playing outside, you got hurt, you got bruised up, you put a bandage on, but you kept going. It's the same thing in life. You got to get up and keep going. You don't have time to sit around waiting for that apology from somebody, from that person. I get it, what they did and what happened was wrong, but you got to continue to move forward. You have to win wounded. We have to start trusting God when we're not understanding his motives. You have to trust the path he's taking you on to win. Some of us took different paths. Everybody didn't take the same path. We all took it. Some people made a U-turn. Some people made a right, left. Some people didn't stay down and continue down that one-way street. So it took them a little longer to get to where they are, because even for me, it took me 5 years to get a 4-year degree. But at the same time, I kept going. I kept moving. I didn't stop. No matter what storm you are battling or whatever you're going through, you have to get up and cross that finish line wounded. You know, I went through a past when I was in college and undergrad where my grandmother passed, and I was hurting, I was wounded, but at the same time, I knew the goal I had in mind. I knew what she wanted me to finish that walk. So I had to continue to move forward and keep going. So it don't matter what storm you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're battling. You have to get up and finish the win. You have to finish. You need to get up and put that you got to get up and put that Band-Aid on your wounds and get to work. Yes, them wounds hurt, but it's time for you to win wounded, though. Yes, them wounds hurting right now. You feel the pain. You feel what's going on. You understand what's going on with your body. But you can't stop. You got to keep going. We're going into 2025. This is the fourth quarter. We got to keep going. We can't stop right now, because when we stop and not moving forward, we ain't winning. I tell my students all the time, when you win, we all win. A lot of my students, they wounded from, it could be from past things they have going on. It could be things going on at home or in school or social media or whatever's going on. But I'm telling them, you can win while you wounded, because once you're winning, the wound's going to begin to heal. But listen to me, though. There are people out here that's looking for you to quit, though. There's a lot of people looking for you to quit. A lot of people looking for you to say, man, this ain't work. Give up and not fix your wound. They're looking for you to not fix your wounds. They're looking for you to go back down that same path. When you going into 2025, they want you to pull back to 2024 and see what you did, what happened in 2024. They want you to look backwards. They don't want you to move forward. There's going to be some people like that. That's why when I talked about last week, you got to watch the people in your circle. Then the week before that, I talked about people that have prayed PREY on you versus people that pray PRAY for you. There's a big difference. So you got to understand the two walking into 2025, that it's going to be some people that's going to pull you back. They want to see you quit. They want to see me stop doing Mindful Man. They don't want me to come on this live no more. They want to see me stop doing what I do. But I'm not going to do that, though, because I'm going to win regardless. You might not support it, and that's fine. But you have to trust the process and know that them wounds will be fixed at the end. So pat yourself up and let's win wounded. So you got to understand that everything is going to be a process. Everything that you go through in life is going to be a process. It's going to be a test. 2024 was your lesson. 2025 is going to be your present. So understand that everything that you went through in 2024, it was a lesson. Everything that you're about to achieve in 2025, you're going to win. So you got to understand the difference, though. You got to get up and stop playing with it. You got to win wounded. So many of us is walking around wounded, because we haven't healed from our past mistakes. We're not willing to heal from our past mistakes. As a school counselor, man, I gotta talk to my students all the time about that, about understanding that don't worry about what's going on social media. Stop worrying about who's downplaying you. Stop worrying about who's the next person up. You next up. It's 2020. You going into 2025. You next. Your chapter, your next page is opening. But it's time for us to hustle wounded, because you have people counting on you to win. You got people looking at you. You might have your kids, you might have family, you might have your wife, your whatever, your lady, whoever, they watching you. Especially your kids, they watching you. So when you out here hustling and you wounded and they see you still winning and you bringing in and making sure they're good, they going to understand the process. They going to look at you like you their superhero, because they counting on you. Your loved ones are watching watching your every move. My son watches everything that I do. He watches my every move. With him signing up now for football, so he's watching everything that I do. Forget them apologies, because you have another choice, but you don't have no other choice but to win. Everybody's not going to apologize to you. Understand that. Everybody's not going to apologize. A lot of people going to say, well, it is what it is. And it's true. Everybody's not going to apologize. And it's okay, because you're going to win regardless. Regardless if they're going to support your business or not, you're going to win regardless. But you're going to cross that finish line cussing, bleeding, tired, and frustrated. You're going to be frustrated. Everybody gets frustrated at some point. But I need for you to finish strong and win wounded. That's all that matters. There's going to be some ups and downs throughout this journey. Remember, we're in the fourth quarter, so it's December. We ain't but a couple of weeks away from walking into 2025. That's when the first quarter starts. So it's going to be some ups and downs in the next couple of weeks. It was some ups and downs in 2024. But at the same time, at the end of the day, it's all about you winning while battling these wounds. That's what it's about. It's just what exactly it's about. You winning wounded. So let's win wounded, fellas. That's what it's about. Winning wounded. You know, like I said, I talked last week about watching your circle in 2025. But it's time for you to start watching your circle now. If you start understanding your faith and start believing, you'll see people start falling off. It's just like a tree. Them roots at the bottom of that tree, it keeps the tree growing. As the seasons change, you see the leaves fall off, the colors of the leaves change, the branches fall off, but one thing that stays there are them roots. So who are your roots in your life? Who are your roots that you're going to be walking with in 2025 that's going to keep you growing and moving to that next chapter? That's the things you need to think about on your way of winning wounded. Because when the fall hit, we in the winter now. So the snow going to come, trees going to look different. But when that spring come back around, you start seeing things blossom, start things growing, because them roots never left that tree. Them roots never moved. They stayed right in position because they knew I got to continue to make sure they grow. Because when they pouring into you, you pouring back into them because you're winning wounded. That's how simple it is. You're winning wounded because people are pointing to you and you're pointing to them because you're winning. So now everybody done won wounded. But look, that's my time for the night. I appreciate you guys for coming in. If this is your first time coming in, I appreciate you so much. Follow mindful_men 2022 here on Instagram as well as TikTok. Also on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that I post my lives on. I'm super excited what's going on for Mindful Men, where we're going, how this is going to continue to grow. I appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys. Please have a safe and a blessed week. I'll be back on Thursday for Q&A and conversation with this same topic. Please come in with some energy, with your questions. If you want to, please come and join the live. I love when people join the live. Then we have these open dialogues, these open conversations, because it helps it helps us understand each other. It helps other men see other men have these type of conversations and understand what we can do by winning wounded and helping each other grow at the same time. But I appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys. Please, please be safe out here. See you on Thursday at 8:45 p.m. Peace.